In the bustling city of Lagos, Nigeria, where the rich and poor live side by side, there was a woman known to all as Madam Nayoka. She was a figure of intrigue and mystery, living in a sprawling mansion surrounded by high walls, with guards at every gate. Her wealth was the talk of the town, luxury cars, designer clothes, and lavish parties that only the elite could attend. Yet, despite her opulence, no one knew much about her past or how she had come into such wealth. Madam Nayoka was beautiful, with skin as smooth as silk and eyes that sparkled like diamonds. But there was something unsettling about her. She rarely left her mansion during the day, and when she did, she always wore dark glasses and a wide-brimmed hat that covered most of her face. Her neighbors whispered about her strange habits, but no one dared to ask questions. After all, she was rich and powerful, and in Lagos, that was enough to keep people silent. What no one knew was that Madam Nayoka had a dark secret, one that she had hidden for many years. She had made a pact with a powerful sorcerer in her youth, desperate to escape poverty and live a life of luxury. The sorcerer granted her a wish, but with one condition: she must sleep in a coffin every night, or her wealth would vanish, and she would return to the life of poverty she so feared. For years, Madam Nayoka kept her end of the bargain. Every night, after her servants had gone to bed, she would lock herself in her bedroom, open a hidden door behind her grand wardrobe, and descend into a secret chamber beneath her mansion. There, in the cold, dark room, lay the coffin. It was made of the finest ebony wood, lined with velvet, and inlaid with gold. She would climb inside, close the lid, and sleep until dawn. This ritual allowed Madam Nayoka to maintain her beauty, wealth, and power, but it also isolated her. She had no close friends, no family, and lived in constant fear that someone would discover her secret. She couldn't let anyone into her life, for the price of exposure was too high. One day, a young maid named Amora came to work in Madam Nayoka's mansion. Amora was curious and observant, and she quickly noticed the peculiarities in Madam Nayoka's routine. Why did she disappear every night, locking herself away in her room? Why were there no visitors, no friends, no signs of a normal life? Amora's curiosity grew, and one night, she decided to find out the truth. She waited until the household was asleep, then crept up to Madam Nayoka's bedroom door. Pressing her ear against it, she heard a faint sound, a door creaking open. Determined, she slowly pushed the door open and followed the sound. Behind the wardrobe, Amora found the hidden door, just as Madam Nayoka descended the stairs into the secret chamber. With trembling hands, Amora followed her down the stairs. What she saw at the bottom of the stairs made her gasp: a coffin, with Madam Nayoka lying inside, closing the lid over herself. Amora couldn't believe her eyes. The rumors, the strange behavior, everything suddenly made sense. Fear gripped her, but so did a sense of duty. She knew she had to tell someone. The next morning, as the sun rose over Lagos, the news spread like wildfire. The once mighty Madam Nayoka had been exposed. The people were shocked, and many were horrified by the lengths she had gone to maintain her wealth. Madam Nayoka's life of luxury crumbled overnight. The sorcerer's curse was broken the moment her secret was revealed. Her wealth vanished, her beauty faded, and she was left with nothing but the remnants of her once glorious life. The mansion was abandoned, the parties stopped, and the rich and powerful who once flocked to her home now turned their backs on her. Amora, the young maid, became a hero in the eyes of the people. She had exposed the dark secret that had haunted the city for years. But she also felt pity for Madam Nayoka. Despite everything, she couldn't help but feel sorry for the woman who had sacrificed so much for wealth, only to end up with nothing. Madam Nayoka, now an old woman, left Lagos in shame. Some say she wandered the streets, trying to find another sorcerer to restore her fortune, but she was never seen again. Her story became a cautionary tale in Lagos, a reminder that wealth gained through dark means comes at a price, and that no secret, no matter how well hidden, can remain so forever.